Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 14. The great day of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is near. It is near, and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly. Shalom, Yeshua. Peace, Israel. Call HALALYAM law. AHTHAM, YAHAWAH. BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. I'm the brother QADASH from the current province of Babylon, down here in Tampa, Florida, coming at you with another quick hit through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. I would like to give double honors to the head elders and apostles of the great millstone that taught me this truth to rule well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace, blessing, love, health, and wellness, and all salutation to the hopeful lake that scattered abroad across the four winds of the earth that are laboring in this truth with all sincerity. Shalom. And BARAK to the AHTHAM and the few sisters that are listening and learning in. Straight to the point, let's get to the lesson. The day of the Lord is near. The day of the Lord is near. That's going to be the title of this lesson. So I'm going to bring back out that precept that I brought out in the beginning for edification's sake. This is the book of Zephaniah chapter 1, starting verse 14, and it reads, the great day of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is near. It is near. And that's absolutely right. It is near. How do we know that? Through prophecy, man. All right? Through the prophecies that's coming to play. Rumors of wars. All right? The beginning of sorrows, famine, sedition amongst men, uproars. All right? The Euphrates River drying up. Okay? School of fish in the desert. All right? The Sahara Desert being flowing with water. All right? Multiple chariot sightings. That's how we know that the day of the Lord is near. Reading on. And hasted greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord, YAHAWASHI. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. And who are those mighty men? Those prophets. All right. The men of the Lord that's out there doing the work. All right. The 144,000 that are predestined to gain salvation. Okay. Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of straight anger, man. Indignation, righteous anger. A day of trouble and distress, a day of wastedness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Right? Because in the time of YAHAWASHI, all right, it's going to be in the midst of World War III. So it's already going to be full of clouds, all right, nukes flying. And that's when the Lord is going to come back and save his elect before those nukes hit the ground, man. Okay? So it's going to be a day of darkness, a day of gloominess, wastefulness, and desolation. It's going to be a lot of killing. There's going to be a lot of shit going on, man, in the time of the day of the Lord. All right? We can only imagine based off of the scriptures, but we don't really know what's going to happen in the day of the Lord, man. If we go grab that precept, let's continue reading on. Verse 16, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord YAHAWASHI. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Damn, man. And their flesh as dung. So their flesh is going to be like shit upon the streets, man. That's a terrible day, man. Let's grab this precept, man. Let's go to this. Let's go to Salakia. Bear with me real quick. Let's go to Zephaniah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Right, so 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to have to be cut off forever, man. Why? Because of their wickedness, man. Because they don't want to come back and serve YAHAWASHI. So the day of the Lord is not going to be nothing to play with, man. Let's grab this precept. Let's go to Amos chapter 5, starting at verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahawah. Destruction unto you. So you ones that's out here like, oh, I'm ready for the Lord to come back. No, you're not. No, you're not. We can only imagine what it's going to be like. The Lord ain't coming back for hugs and kisses, man. The Lord is coming back for straight vengeance and righteous anger. And if you're not found written in the Lamb's book of life, or you're not found worthy or his elect or part of his elect, you're going to die here, man. You're going to perish here. And that's why brothers are on the highways and byways, all right, pushing his word with all truth and sincerity so that we can be saved from that destruction, from the day of the Lord, man. You want to be joint heirs with Yahawah. You don't want to die here, man. You don't. All right, reading on. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. A lot of killing, a lot of death and destruction, man. All right, read on. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord Yahawah be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it. Right, man. So every time in that time of the day of the Lord, you're gonna think that you got past one plague or one part of destruction, and you're gonna walk right into another, man. That's why the scriptures say that the elect shall be scarcely saved, man. You don't want to. The day of the Lord is not something to play with, man. It's not, man. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah. Judgment shall begin at the house of Yahawah, man. And who is the house of Yahawah? The Israelites. So judgment is going to start at you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. So in the day of the Lord, He coming back to slay you niggas. So if you're not repenting and getting right, you're going to die here, man. You're going to perish here. Reading on. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah? So what is the end for you wicked ass 2/3 that don't want to obey the gospel of Yahawah? And you can't say that you ain't know, because the brothers are out there on the highways and byways, week in and week out. Videos are going up. You have the internet, man. Reading on, verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So if the righteous, the ones that serving the Lord with all truth and sincerity, they're going to scarcely be saved, they're going to be scared shitless when the day of the Lord come, man. So what is it for you ungodly, man? The ones that don't want to believe in Yahawah, the ones that don't want to hearken unto the words of Yahawah, the ones that don't want to come back to your heritage, man. What is it going to be for you? Death and destruction, man. A lot of pain, distress. If the famine don't get you, the sword will. And if the sword don't get you, the Lord is preserving you for the day of judgment, man. Which is what? Ultimately, those ICBM missiles, thermonuclear missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles that are prophesied to hit Babylon, man. 200,000. On top of the Lord coming back with all His angels. And the Lord says He's coming back with 10,000 thousands of chariots, man. So you got 200 million nuclear missiles plus 2 million damn chariots down there. And the Lord. And you desire the day of the Lord? No, you don't, man. No, you don't. YAHAWASHI, this lesson was edifying. If it was edifying to you, then it'd be edifying unto the elect. I'm going to close out and give all praise and glory, honor to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, and double honor to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone. They taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom.